Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Abeka, a sexual reproductive health and rights youth advocate from the Center for the Study of Adolescence, Kenya. I've been here at the PDF People's Dialogue Festivals for the past 3 days, and this is the fourth day. And I've been attending conversations at the Sexual Reproductive Health and Rights Village, and it has really been interesting. We've had several conversations around sexual reproductive health and rights, around gender, around mental health, and it has really been interesting. The conversation that caught my attention so much was the conversation on generational conversation about different generational views on sexual reproductive health and rights, and I figured out that the older generation still think that sexual reproductive health in conversations should not be held in schools. They still think that sex education is teaching their young ones how to have sex, while in reality, that is not the truth. And we had a panelist who was really against it at the beginning, but later on we were able to convince him that sexual reproductive health and rights is really important for the young people, especially our young girls and boys who are in schools, because young people get information from their friends, they get information online, and majority of the times this information is usually not accurate. So I feel like sexual reproductive health and rights information should be disseminated in schools so that young people can have access to accurate information to enable them make informed choices. Also, my highlight of the week, of the 4 days, was when we were able to have a one-on-one conversations with the young people when we separated into groups. We were able to get different feedbacks from them about how the curriculum in school is, and we found out that majority of the schools have not implemented the sexual reproductive health and rights education into their curriculum. And I feel like this should change because our young people need access to accurate information. And I've learned a lot from our young people, especially the ones in school. They know so much about sexual reproductive health and rights, and when you ask them where they've gotten the information from, they tell you they've gotten the information online. And as I've said earlier, that information that we find online, most of the time they're not accurate. And my understanding has also really improved, and I've also learned so many things from my colleagues also. And I've learned, the most important thing that I've learned is that conversations around sexual reproductive health and rights, they change every day. What we knew yesterday is not the same as what we know today, and it might change tomorrow. I have a call for action, and my call for action is, young people, you have voices. We should get up, speak out, and take charge of our sexual reproductive health.